PlanetTogether has flexible system settings so you can customize the app to support your daily workflows and for your convenience. Some settings address your individual needs, while other settings are for all users. To view or change the settings, click on the blue Settings tab in the upper left to reveal a list of system settings categories in the left navigation pane. In this video, we'll take a look at scenario data settings. In scenario data, there are allowed helpers, where you can assign a helper resource, capabilities, where the resources are listed by capabilities, and for example, packaging, there are 7 different lines, resource lines that are in the packaging capability. Capacity, which you can add a capacity interval to a resource and assign it. Recurring capacity, which is basically shifts that are assigned to your resources. Once a shift is made and selected, you click on Assign Resources and select the resources that you want to assign to. Cells are used for grouping resources together. For example, if you have one mix and one blend and one package line in one area of the warehouse, and the second mix, blend, and package is in a different area, you could make each one of those a separate cell so that jobs don't go swap back and forth between it and incurring travel time in your warehouse. Hold settings. This is a text box area where you can enter more settings for hold reasons. And you can require a hold reason, or you can select to limit the hold reasons to the list, or allow people to make custom hold reasons. Inventory transfer. This is going from a particular warehouse to another particular warehouse. If items travel from there in the inventory, what's the transfer hours? They can be set in here. Manufacturing order batching. This is where the manufacturing orders that are the same batch group name and the same batch method can be grouped together. You can group them by release date, by need date, and if they're in the same batch group name, you can put them together. Operation status options is where the shop view can be set. The users who are on the shop, they will be listed over here. You can add and remove users here and control what their permission levels are. You can also set resource option sets and create new ones, or use the default. And there are some user system options in here for what they can see on the shop views. Optimize rules can be created to adjust the schedule optimize button settings. If I go into here, you can adjust these for literally hundreds of parameters and have millions of combinations between delivery, productivity, financial, which is the money, and operation attributes. Product rules is where you can assign a product, for example, tame strawberry, and you can assign it to a particular resource or several of them, say these 3, and then you can click add new rule. Now this product will only go on those resources. Publish options is where you can control what type of data is published and how much data is published, running any stored procedures after it's published, the amount of history that is retained, any reports, or automatic settings for automatic publishing. Resource connectors are where you can connect one resource to another and add transit hours. So you could make the schedule more accurate if there's some transit time for an item or an order going from one resource to the next. And of course, resources, these are listed by site and by department, and the resources assigned to each department. If you click on setup tables, you can click a new setup table where you can put in codes and minutes and cost, or you can actually go to the table type and select attribute codes where you can put in a new attribute name or a number range. Clear scenario data is where you can clear out the data, either specific items or clear out everything if you want to do a complete new refresh and just start new from your schedule. When you want to return to the main screen, click the back arrow in the upper left.